flags of all 24 countries from where the officer guests are currently undergoing training at the Indian Military Academy, which include Afghanistan, Angola, Bhutan, Botswana, Fiji, Ghana, Jamaica, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Lesotho, Malaysia, Maldives, Mauritius, Myanmar, Nepal, Nigeria, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Seychelles, Singapore, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Tajikistan, Tanzania, Tonga, Turkmenistan, Uganda, Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Yemen, and the Gambia.
Now, a word about drill. Drill, as we know, is the bedrock of discipline and military life. To those of you who have an aesthetic disposition, drill movements will symbolize the very calm and rhythm of the poetry of a well-ordered life. And that's precisely the primary aim of this institution, to train our officer cadets in the art of cultivating a way of life in which the highest and the noblest attributes of character and courage, and the four verticals of scholarly, soldierly, leadership, and gentlemanly training. What you just heard was the sound of the markers call being given. This is the signal for the right markers, that is, the company sergeant majors to come and take the profession life. The hallowed drill square that we see before us is not a mere parade ground. It has a sanctity of its own, which is maintained at all times. Passing the square in form of a stringent test is the most important event in the life of an officer cadet. Ladies and gentlemen, the young men joining the Indian Military Academy come from the National Defense Academy in Navodaya, the Army Cadet College wing, and various universities across the country. The officer cadets will pass out full of zest and zeal with a care in their hearts. Help me, O God, when death is near, to mark the highway face of fear, that when I fall, it will not.
बहुत टाइट है भाई यार वो
IMA से
बस
देहरादून IMA तो इसको IMA प्रेड कर लेना या POP प्रेड करना
आपके सामने निरीक्षक लाइन पर मार्च करते हुए ऑफिसर कैडेट्स विभिन्न कंपनियों के कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर ये अपनी कंपनियों के राइट मार्कर भी हैं। कंपनियों को अनुशासित ढंग से चलाने और कंपनी में घटने वाली हर घटना की जिम्मेदारी कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर की होती है। आपके सामने बाएं से दाहिने राइट मार्कर इस प्रकार है। कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर शुभम रंजन,
हाँ IMA
कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर जतिन गर्ग, कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर विक्की मेहता,
ये बोला कैमरा उस साइड में लेके जाना क्योंकि इधर से एक मार्च करके ठीक है मैं बता दूंगा
कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर आशीष सिंह चौहान, कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर सुधांशु ओझा, कंपनी सार्जेंट मेजर सिद्धेश खालवे। देवियों और सज्जनों, भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी एक ऐसा प्रतिष्ठित संस्थान है जहां न केवल भारत वरन विश्व के अनेक देशों के युवक राष्ट्र रक्षा अकादमी खड़गवासला और आर्मी कैडेट कॉलेज विंग के कैडेट्स सैन्य प्रशिक्षण हेतु प्रवेश करते हैं। देश की रक्षा, उसका सम्मान इनके लिए सर्वोपरि होता है। हर कदम पर एक नए आयाम को छूने का सपना एक ऑफिसर कैडेट कड़ी मेहनत और लगन के पश्चात प्राप्त करता है। That, ladies and gentlemen, was the advance call. This is the signal for the parade which is at this moment standing behind the general building to start marching and come on the inspection line.
भैया भाई कैमरा लगाना मैं यहाँ ओवरऑल यहाँ से जो बच्चे भी 2-3 आएगा यहाँ से तो मैं उधर से ज़्यादा अच्छा
देवियों और सज्जनों, जो जयपुर भवन आप सामने देख रहे हैं, इसी भवन में भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का आदर्श स्वर्णिम अक्षरों में अंकित है। इसे सेना ने भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी की स्थापना के साथ 1 अक्टूबर 1932 को ग्रहण किया था। भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का विधि पूर्वक उद्घाटन 10 दिसंबर 1932 को भारत के तत्कालीन कमांडर इन चीफ फील्ड मार्शल लॉर्ड फिलिप चैटवुड ने किया। इस भवन का नाम इन्हीं के नाम पर चैटवुड भवन रखा गया है। अगर आप अपने बाएं ओर देखें, आप परेड को बैंड्स की धुन पर मार्च करते हुए पाएंगे। सीना ताने हुए देश के ये भावी कर्णधार ऊंची उमंगों को अपनी आंखों में समाये हुए बैंड्स की धुन पर क्यों चले आ रहे हैं, मानो एक विराट सागर ही उमड़ आया हो। इनके बाजों में है शक्ति, इनके शरीर में है फौलाद। देश के लिए जान देने वालों का ये उत्सव अपने आप में अनूठा है। आगे बढ़ते ये कदम इस संकल्प को दोहरा रहे हैं, भारत माता की शान में ये जान हमेशा हाजिर है। इनके कदमों की गर्जना ललकार रही है। हे भारत के वीर जवानों, मैं तुम्हें जगाने आया हूँ। 100 धर्मों का धर्म एक बलिदान बताने आया हूँ। खड़ी शत्रु की फौज द्वार पर आज तुम्हें ललकार रही। उठो सिंह जागो भारत के, माता तुम्हें पुकार रही। मैं घर घर में इत्तेलाप की आग लगाने आया हूँ। हे भारत के वीर जगो, मैं तुम्हें जगाने आया हूँ।
The parade, which is now marching on the inspection line, is led by Academy Cadet Adjutant Gajendra Goswami. Ladies and gentlemen, right in front of you, across the parade ground, 2 officer cadets are marching in from the central entrance of the Jaipur building. They are Flag Corporal Prabhat Kumar Sharma and Flag Corporal Gaurav Gupta. They are escorting Major Parth Mangesh Rao, the Assistant Adjutant, Subedar Major Narendra Ram, Subedar Major Grim, and the Parade Commander, Academy Under Officer Mohit Mediwal. The escorts have traditionally been of the rank of corporal, selected from amongst the officer cadets on the second floor.
देवियों और सज्जनों, भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का निशान अब परेड पर लाया जा रहा है। जब परेड निशान को सलामी दे तो कृपया स्थिर अवस्था में खड़े हो जाएं और निशान को समुचित सम्मान दें एवं वर्दीधारी सैल्यूट करें।
हेलो 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 हेलो
नहीं आ रही, आईडी ऑन करो।
हेलो 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 हेलो
एक सेकंड रुको,
हेलो
रुको। हाँ बोलो, बोलो भैया, बोलो।
हेलो 1 2 1 6 6 6 देहरादून आई में हेलो 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 हेलो
हाँ ठीक है।
आवाज आ रही है? हेलो
बोलो।
माइक माइक से ले लो आवाज, ऑडियो माइक से हेलो हेलो 1 2 1 चेक 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 हेलो 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 हेलो
बोलो।
हेलो 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 हेलो
ठीक है।
हेलो हेलो जी 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 बिल्कुल, मैं आपको बता दूं आज देश के लिए एक बड़ा गर्व का दिन है क्योंकि आज देश को 343 जो ऑफिसर कैडेट्स हैं वो आज देश के अलग अलग सेनाओं में यहाँ से पासिंग आउट परेड के बाद निकल जाएंगे। क्योंकि आप देख सकते हैं चैटवुड बिल्डिंग जो कि ऐतिहासिक बिल्डिंग है, इस बिल्डिंग का जो हेलो जी 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 जो चैटवुड बिल्डिंग का जो उद्घाटन है 10 दिसंबर 1932 को जो भारत के तत्कालीन कमांडेंट
अब परेड वरिष्ठ अधिकारियों का स्वागत करेगी और उन्हें सलामी देगी। परेड पर आने वाले पहले अधिकारी हैं भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी के उप समादेशक एवं मुख्य प्रशिक्षक मेजर जनरल आलोक जोशी।
Major General Alok Joshi is a graduate of the Kumaon University, Nainital, and an alumnus of the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. The officer was commissioned into 23rd Battalion of the Rajput Regiment in December 1987 and commanded 25th Battalion of the Rajput Regiment. During his illustrious military career, he has undergone all mandatory courses of instruction with distinction. He has 36 years of varied and rich operational experience and has served across a wide spectrum of conflicts and also overseas as part of the United Nations mission at Lebanon. The General Officer has held numerous important command, instructional and staff appointments during his distinguished military career. His command assignments include command of an infantry battalion in high altitude and on the Western Front, command of a Rashtriya Rifle sector in active counterinsurgency. He was General Officer commanding Bengal sub-area and thereafter commanded 54 Infantry Division in Secunderabad. He has been an instructor at the Army School of Mechanical Transport, Bengaluru, and at Army War College, Mao.
और
Having donated numerous important and sensitive appointments, he has served as Brigade Major of an armored brigade, Military Secretary at Corps Headquarters, Colonel General Staff of an Infantry Division, and Brigadier General Staff at Headquarters 11 Corps. The General Officer is a graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Higher Defence Management course from College of Defence Management, Secunderabad, and the Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. For his sustained hard work and meritorious service, the General Officer has been awarded with the Chief of Army Staff Commendation and General Officer Commanding-in-Chief Commendation Guard 4 times. The General Officer has been awarded with Sena Medal on 26 January 2022.
उप समादेशक महोदय कुछ ही क्षणों में आपके बाएं ओर से परेड मैदान की ओर आ रहे हैं। वे परेड मैदान मंच के पीछे निर्मित द्रोण द्वार से प्रवेश करेंगे। ऐसा माना जाता है कि आचार्य द्रोण ने इसी क्षेत्र में कौरवों और पांडवों को युद्ध शिक्षा दी थी। अतः परेड मैदान के इस द्वार को ये नाम शस्त्रों के महान ज्ञाता एवं प्रख्यात सेनापति आचार्य द्रोण के नाम पर दिया गया है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, क्योंकि करीब 91 सालों से ये बिल्डिंग गवाह बनी है उन कैडेट्स की जो यहाँ से निकल के देश ही नहीं विदेशों की जो सेनाएं हैं उसमें एक बड़े अहदे पे गए हैं। यहाँ से अधिकारी जब पास आउट होकर निकलता है तो उसको एक जज्बा होता है, क्योंकि इनको 4.5 साल की यहाँ पे एक कड़ी मेहनत और कड़ी लगन से इनको ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है। और उस ट्रेनिंग का फल ये होता है कि जब ये कैडेट्स, ये कैंटनमेंट कैडेट्स जब अपनी सीमाओं पे जाते हैं, अपने देशों की रक्षा करते हैं तो
Ladies and gentlemen, Major General Alok Joshi, Deputy Commandant and Chief Instructor, Indian Military Academy.
और यही कुछ ही देर बाद यहाँ पे जो मुख्य अतिथि के तौर पर जो सिल्वा यानी कि CDS जो श्रीलंका के हैं वो भी पहुँचने वाले हैं। और ये तस्वीरें दिखा रहे हैं कि ये जो द्वार है, ये द्रोण द्वार के नाम से कहा जाता है कि द्रोण द्वार ये द्वार है, इसका द्रोणाचार्य यानी कि महान जो है उनके नाम पर ये द्रोण द्वार रखा गया है। और द्रोण और वो परेड को सलामी लेंगे। जी
परेड पर आने वाले अगले अधिकारी हैं लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल वीके मिश्रा, समादेशक भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी।
Lieutenant General V.K. Mishra, the second generation army officer, was commissioned into the 17th Battalion of the Jammu and Kashmir Rifles in December 1985. He is an alumnus of the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, has attended the Higher Command course at the Army War College, Mao, as well as the prestigious National Defence College at New Delhi. The General Officer has a rich and diverse operational experience spanning over more than 3 decades. That includes all types of military operations, disaster management, as well as provision of humanitarian aid. While he has the rare distinction of serving on all the borders and in all the insurgency-affected states of our country, he has seen active combat in Siachen Glacier, intense counter-terrorist operations and line of control in Jammu and Kashmir, where he was wounded in operations. His command assignments include battalion command in Siachen Glacier and intense counter-terrorism operations in South Kashmir, command of an Assam Rifles sector and a mountain division in Northeast. He commanded Delhi area during COVID times that demanded disaster and logistics management of unprecedented scale. He has held crucial and diverse staff appointments such as GSO-1 of the Rashtriya Rifles sector in South Kashmir, Colonel General Staff of a strike division in deserts, and Brigadier General Staff of Mountain Strike Corps. The General Officer has also served in the integrated headquarters of Ministry of Defence Army as Director SD4 and Additional Director General Procurement. He was General Officer commanding Delhi area before assuming the appointment of Commandant Indian Military Academy on 1st September 2022. The General Officer, for his distinguished service, has been twice conferred with the Presidential Awards of Param Vishisht Seva Medal and Ati Vishisht Seva Medal.
समादेशक महोदय आपके बाएं ओर से परेड मैदान की ओर आ रहे हैं। आपके बाएं ओर का यह मार्ग शौर्य मार्ग कहलाता है। अकादमी का फैलाव आपके ठीक पीछे चक्राता मार्ग के दोनों ओर है। चक्राता मार्ग के दक्षिणी छोर का परिसर साउथ कैंपस तथा चेकवुड भवन वाला यह परिसर नॉर्थ कैंपस कहलाता है। साउथ कैंपस में करियप्पा, धिमैया, मानिकशॉ और भगत बटालियन है तथा नॉर्थ कैंपस में आर्मी कैडेट कॉलेज विंग स्थित है।
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General B.K. Mishra, Commandant, Indian Military Academy.
परेड पर आने वाले अगले अधिकारी हैं लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल मनोज कुमार कटियार, जनरल ऑफिसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ वेस्टर्न कमांड।
Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katiyar, is an alumnus of Sainik School, Uttarakhand, National Defence Academy, Khadagwasla, and Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. He was commissioned in 23rd Battalion of the Rajput Regiment in June 1986. He has served in the Siachen Glacier along line of control both in 15 and 16 Corps and along line of actual control in 3, 14 and 33 Corps. He commanded his battalion twice in Uri sector and at Taksing in Western Raj. He commanded an infantry brigade along western borders, Army Headquarters Reserve Mountain Division along northern borders, and the prestigious Mountain Strike Corps. Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katyar has done all important courses to include Defence Services Staff course and National Defence College course. Besides, he is also a distinguished graduate of National War College, United States of America. He has been an instructor in Indian Military Training Team in Bhutan and a directing staff at Defence Services Staff College, Wellington. His staff appointments include a Grade 1 post in Military Operations Directorate and Brigadier General Staff appointments in Headquarters 3 Corps and Headquarters Central Command, and Director General of Staff Duties in Army Headquarters. Prior to taking over as General Officer Commanding-in-Chief of Western Command, the General Officer was tenating the appointment of Director General of Military Operations. The General Officer is also the Colonel of the Rajput Regiment. The General Officer, for his distinguished service, has been conferred with the Presidential Award of Ati Vishisht Seva Medal.
परेड अब आज के निरीक्षण अधिकारी महोदय का स्वागत करेगी।
Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Manoj Kumar Katyar, General Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Command.
परेड अब आज के निरीक्षण अधिकारी महोदय का स्वागत करेगी। आज के निरीक्षण अधिकारी है जनरल शवेंद्र सिल्वा, चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ, श्रीलंका।
General Shavendra Silva is the 8th Chief of Defence Staff and 23rd Commander of the Sri Lanka Army. A strategist, a scholar, a diplomat, and one of the most visionary military leaders of Sri Lanka. He is an alumnus of the renowned Harvard University, United States of America, Netherlands Defense College, National Defense College, India, and Defense Services Command and Staff College, Sri Lanka. He is also a recipient of Masters of Philosophy from the University of Madras, India. During his 40 years long, illustrious military career, he held various prestigious staff, instructional, command, and diplomatic appointments. He has held the appointment of Chief of Staff of the Sri Lanka Army, Colonel of the Regiment of Gajaba Regiment, and had one of the rarest opportunities of being the Colonel of the Regiment of two elite forces, the Special Forces Regiment and the Commando Regiment. He has also held the appointments of Adjutant General and Director General Operations of the Army Headquarters. He commanded the victorious 58th Division, the division that concluded the war, along with the Commando Brigade, which recorded the highest number of successful achievements during the humanitarian operation, which concluded the 3 decades of war. Subsequently, he commanded the 53rd Division, also known as the country's Reserve Strike Force. General Shabindu Silva was appointed as the Ambassador and Deputy Permanent Representative of Sri Lanka to the United Nations in New York, and was appointed to the United Nations High-Level Advisory Panel on peacekeeping missions, as well as the alternative representative of Sri Lanka to the United Nations Special Political and Decolonization Committee. General Shabindu Silva is one of the highest decorated military officers of the Sri Lanka Armed Forces. For his distinguished service, he has been awarded with the Veer Vikrama Vibhushan, Rana Vikrama Padakama, Rana Sur Padakama, Vishishta Seva Vibhushanya, and Uttama Seva Padakama.
निरीक्षण अधिकारी शौर्य मार्ग से परेड मैदान की ओर आ रहे हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, you will soon hear the fanfare heralding the arrival of today's reviewing officer. Ladies and gentlemen, General Shabendra Silva, Chief of Defence Staff, Sri Lanka, the reviewing officer for today's parade.
सैन्य अकाल में 58 अंडर ऑफिसर 315 ऑफिसर कैडेट परेड पर परेड निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर है। अपॉइंटमेंट कैंडिडेट खड़ा रहे, बाकी परेड स्टार्ट।
माननीय अतिथिगण, अब निरीक्षण अधिकारी परेड का निरीक्षण करने जा रहे हैं। उनके साथ हैं भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी के समादेशक और आज के परेड कमांडर एकेडमी अंडर ऑफिसर मोहित बेनीवाल।
Ladies and gentlemen, just above the entrance of the historic Chetwood building, you will see the crest of the Indian Military Academy. The crest is comprised of the crossed swords of the profession of arms with a flaming torch symbolizing knowledge, superimposed in the middle by the Dharmachakra of Ashok. The scroll bears the inscription, Veerta or Vivek, meaning valor and wisdom. The colors of the academy are steel grey and blood red. The steel grey denotes strength and resilience, whereas blood red signifies the ultimate sacrifice in devotion to duty. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 military bands on parade today. They are the Indian Military Academy Band, the Kumaon Regimental Center Band, and the Sikh Regimental Center Band. They are being conducted by Havaldar Vikram of the Indian Military Academy Band. Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the adjutant, Lieutenant Colonel Gajendra Singh Sidhu, on his grey charger, Zorabi. The Academy adjutant astride his charger is a symbol of authority and discipline. An alumnus of Sainik School, Munchpura, and National Defense Academy, Kharagpur, Lieutenant Colonel Gajendra Singh Sidhu was commissioned into 22nd Battalion of the Rajput Regiment on 13th June 2009. The officer has been an instructor at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. He has also served on a United Nations peacekeeping mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo. The officer has an operational experience of counter-infiltration operations along the line of control and counter-terrorist operations as part of Rashtriya Rifles in Jammu and Kashmir. A graduate of Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, Lieutenant Colonel Gajendra Singh Sidhu assumed the appointment of adjutant on 17th June 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander is now marching back to take his position in order to lead the parade. The exemplary drill movements, immaculate bearing, and a roaring command give us a glimpse of a leader in making.
माननीय अतिथिगण, भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का पहला निशान द किंग कलर 18 नवंबर 1934 को प्रदान किया गया था। देश की आजादी के पश्चात 10 दिसंबर 1965 को भारत के तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन ने अकादमी को निशान प्रदान किया। अकादमी का नया निशान 15 दिसंबर 1976 को भारत के तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति श्री फखरुद्दीन अली अहमद द्वारा प्रदान किया गया था। इसी दिन पुराने निशान को ऐतिहासिक चैटवुड भवन में यादगार चिन्ह का स्थान मिला। परेड इस समय विजय भारत की धुन पर मार्च कर रही है। नौजवानों का ये जोश, उनका उत्साह, एक साथ उठते ये हाथ, एक साथ बढ़ते ये कदम, उनका वसीला प्रमाणित करता है इस बात को कि देश सुरक्षित है इन हाथों में। ये कदम इसी तरह आगे बढ़ते रहेंगे। तिरंगे का सर सदा ऊंचा रहेगा। इनके कदमों की आवाज हमें बता रही है कि आखिरी गोली, आखिरी सांस तक लड़ते रहेंगे ये वीर।
where blizzards and snowstorms brewed. Some where the winds blow full of sand. Some where the waves hold argument with the sky, and some in the uncharted space above. But like professional soldiers, they were conscious of the hazards of the profession they had chosen, and were aware of the contribution they were making to safeguard the sovereignty of our nation.
देवियों और सज्जनों, जब भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी का निशान आपके सामने से गुजरे, उसमें आप खड़े होकर निशान को मान ले एवं वर्दीधारी सल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, you will notice that the first contingent approaching the saluting lines is carrying a red flag. This is the Chief of Army Staff banner, presented every term to the champion company.
ऐसे ऐसे हट जाइए, नीचे बैठ जाइए।
कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलते वीरों का आज यही उद्घोष है। बाधाएं आती है आए, घिरत रहेगी घोर घटाए, पाँव के नीचे अंधलाए, सिर पर बरसे यही ज्वालाएं, निज भागों से हंसते हंसते आकर आकर चलना होगा, कदम मिलाकर चलना होगा।
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now marching against the following tune of Navodaya, formerly known as the
सबसे गौरवशाली संस्थान है। भारतीय सैन्य अकादमी निर्माण करती है देश के इन भावी कर्णधारों का जो न केवल दुश्मनों से जूझते हैं बल्कि देश के सम्मुख आई किसी भी परिस्थिति का सामना करते हैं। सच ही कहा गया है, हिम्मत वालों का डर से कोई वास्ता नहीं होता। हम कदम वहां रखते हैं जहां कोई रास्ता नहीं होता। युद्ध के दौरान यही नौजवान अपने साथ साथ कई और सैनिकों की रक्षा का भी दायित्व संभालते हैं। फिर एक दिन इन्हीं की सांस बन जाती है देश की धड़कन, इनके कदम बन जाते हैं देश का विकास और इन्हीं का खून बन जाता है देश का रक्षक।
Ladies and gentlemen, you can now see the adjutant moving to take his position at the western end of the drill square. The adjutant is mounted on his grey charger, Suravan. The historic Chetwood building that you see in its entire splendor in front of you is named after Field Marshal Sir Philip Chetwood, who inaugurated the Indian Military Academy on 10th December 1932 and gave us on that day the abiding touchstone of leadership and soldiering, the Chetwood Credo. The safety, honor and welfare of your country come first, always and every time. The honor, welfare and comfort of the men you command come next. Your own ease, comfort and safety come last, always and every time. Right from now, the parade will reform and move forward with due order for presentation of awards and for the address of the reviewing officer. Ladies and gentlemen, now the presentation ceremony for the award winners will take place. The award winners for Autumn Term 2023 are the Sword of Honor awarded to the officer cadet attached overall best amongst the passing out course, and the Gold Medal awarded to the officer cadet standing first in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Gaurav Yadav. The Silver Medal awarded to the officer cadet standing second in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Saurav Madani. The Bronze Medal awarded to the officer cadet standing third in the overall order of merit of the passing out course. The winner is Battalion Under Officer Alok Singh. The Technical Graduate Course Silver Medal awarded to the officer cadet standing first amongst the technical graduates of the passing out course. The winner is Officer Cadet Ajay Pant. The Bangladesh Medal for the best officer cadet standing first amongst the officer cadets from friendly foreign countries. The winner is Junior Under Officer Salesh Bhatta from Nepal. The Chief of Army Staff banner presented to the Champion Company of Autumn Term 2023. The winner is Kohima Company. If you take your attention towards your left, you will see that the Chief of Army Staff banner is now being returned to the Academy by Junior Under Officer Vaibhav Mishra. It shall be presented to the Champion Company of the Autumn Term 2023. Banner carrier is now being slung across the right shoulder of Senior Under Officer Devi Dutt Patnaik of Kohima Company to enable him to receive the Chief of Army Staff banner. Sword of Honor is the most coveted recognition that an officer cadet aspires to possess. It is given for the best overall performance by an officer cadet in military training, academics, sports, and extracurricular activities. The Sword of Honor has become a symbol signifying best of the best. The tradition was started with the first course, the pioneers, the gentleman cadet Smith Dhami, who later became the commander-in-chief of the Burmese army, was awarded with the sword in 1934. Now, Subedar Major Narendra Subedar Major Drill will accompany the reviewing officer for prize distribution ceremony. The reviewing officer will now present medals to the award winners for autumn term 2023. Winner of the Sword of Honor and the Gold Medal, Battalion Under Officer Gaurav Yadav. Winner of the Silver Medal, Battalion Under Officer Saurabh Badani. Winner of the Bronze Medal, Battalion Under Officer Alok Singh. Winner of the Technical Graduate Course Silver Medal, Officer Cadet Ajay Pant. Winner of the Bangladesh Medal for Best Officer Cadet from friendly foreign countries, Junior Under Officer Sailesh Bhatta from Nepal. Winner of the Chief of Army Staff Banner, Kohima Company. Ladies and gentlemen, the medal winners are now marching back to take their positions. It is indeed a proud moment for them, as well as for all those who have been associated with their training here. And of course, for their parents and loved ones.
संदीप पीछे कार भी हैं ना पीछे जाएगा तो संदीप पीछे रखना
Ladies and gentlemen, the primary aim of this institution is to present to the nation strong and daring military leaders. Undoubtedly, the institution can take justifiable pride in the fact that its alumni have brought glory to themselves and their alma mater on the battlefield time and again.
वो वहाँ से करने पड़ेगी प्रैक्टिस एक कर दे
Ladies and gentlemen, the reviewing officer will now address the parade.
The Commandant of the Indian Military Academy, General of the Commanding in Chief, Western Command, confident body of instructors, proud parents, distinguished guests, dear media friends, dear General of the Cadets, good morning, namaskar. I'm delighted to address the gentlemen officer cadets who are just about to pass out as officers of the great Indian Army on their very special occasion as the senior most serving general of your very neighboring country, Sri Lanka. I have very special in my heart for the Indian Army and for the Indian nation as a counterpart and as the general of your commanders. Therefore, I consider this standing and addressing you with the greatest privilege and an honor placed upon me in particular and Sri Lanka at large by the Indian Army. Gentlemen, let me begin by congratulating the parade commander and the general of the cadets for the excellent turnout and display of skill. Today, you are setting aside all rigors that you have underwent as a cadet and stepping into the corps of commissioned officers, which means you start bearing the responsibilities of your own actions, the men under command, the organization, and the nation at large. It is still fresh in my mind that I was in the same position as yours around 40 years ago. I'm sure that some of you will stand in the same position as me in few decades in the future. Handpicked from numerous youths across the country, the Indian Military Academy has molded you into officers and importantly, gentlemen. Remember, wearing the title of an officer signifies the profound commitment to our mother and people. The path to becoming an officer is challenging, yet maintaining the conduct expected of an officer is even more demanding. Your men will respect and salute the rank on your shoulders, but true leadership demands hard work, care for your team, sharing success, and facing failure on their behalf. Loyalty and integrity to our nation, superiors and subordinates are paramount. While your training period might have been rigorous, the trail that awaits you in the future will be even more demanding. The lessons learned here will prepare you for large responsibilities ahead. When you first enter the prestigious Indian Military Academy, you embark on a journey of hard work and self-discovery. Today, you march out as proud officers who have your identity, your responsibilities, your duty to serve India and its interests. The Army has all its name, fame, and of people of this country and worldwide as one of the largest armies and one of the best victorious armies in the world, shedding sweat and blood-giving limbs and lives of great Indian generals to great generals, great jawans in peace and in war, to the mother, even away of your country. Also the great thinking, unparalleled sacrifice and remarkable vision of great Indian officers, from Field Marshal Manik to Major Somnath Sharma, thus already have enough reason to be proud of you. Now you are trying to follow their footsteps, the reputation they established as two sons of Mother India now belongs to you. This career is not just a profession, it's a calling to defend your nation. The investment made by the government of India and the other nations of the continent and the nation comes with high expectations. Your duty transcends monetary value. It is about standing for the people, safeguarding the life, property and interest, prioritizing the country over self, as the Congress just mentioned. The Indian Military Academy has all attributes of integrity, loyalty, honor, discipline and courage. It strains to guide you as you lead your team in various functions. The Indian Army embodies unity and pride, expecting you to serve selflessly without bias. Challenges will arise, requiring you to lead from the front, prepare to serve beyond borders, terrain and weather, setting this occupation apart from any other. I wish to express my humble appreciation for the dedicated instructors, Commandant and the staff at this esteemed Indian Military Academy. Over the years, they have constantly upheld the highest training standards with world-class facilities, making unparalleled among contemporary armies globally. I extend my heartfelt compliments to the proud parents of India and the guardians for nurturing individuals with strong value system. These individuals are now prepared to serve as guardians, upholding the values cherished by the Indian Army. I also make this an opportunity to extend a special compliment to the gentlemen of the cadets from the foreign nations, including Sri Lanka, who have been in this prestigious military academy in India. My heartfelt congratulations to all 29 gentlemen of the cadets of the friendly foreign countries who have successfully completed the training at the Indian Military Academy. I'm sure by now you will carry a special of gold memories, all the days that will cherish forever, along with the academic knowledge and skills. My dear gentlemen, officers and cadets, today your family is filled with pride. Alongside your instructors and friends, sharing your achievements, maintaining pride throughout your career by conducting yourselves with dignity, honesty, and integrity, safeguarding their honor. So in drawing to the close, today is a new beginning for you. Remember, your great Indian Army is not measured by years of service or the rank you attain, but by the sacrifices you are willing to make for the betterment of your nation and for its people.
Therefore, you must bear in mind that the journey ahead of you is not a rat race to outdo each other, but a journey to be filled with caring, sharing, and most importantly, sacrifice. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Ahead of you lies your tour of duty is serving the motherland, the people, and the humanity. In that, your commission is your authority. Your training is your strength. Competency are cornerstones of your leadership. And most importantly, your integrity and loyalty is in the face that decides. It is the force that decides how far you will go as an officer in this great Indian Army. The great Indian nation awaits you. Jai Hind. Thank you.
पीछे देखना पीछे तो मैं कैमरा घुमा रहा हूँ छोरा भाई छोड़ो पीछे कर दो
आपसे निवेदन है कि जब परेड निशान को सलामी दे तो आप खड़े हो जाएं एवं वर्दीधारी सैल्यूट करें।
काम करना
The officer cadets in the Nishan Toli have displayed exemplary skills in drill, bearing and turnout. It is a matter of great honor and privilege for them to be carrying the colors of the Indian Military Academy, and the memory of which will make them swell proud today and forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, the honor and pride of the Indian Military Academy, that is, the colors shouldered by the officer cadets of the passing out course, are being carried off the parade ground.